slight review about Scoot TR508 Singapore to Amritsar. This video is the first episode of the 4 days 3 nights holiday in Amritsar in December 2022. Day 1. Scoot operates flight TR508 from Singapore to Amritsar 5 times a week. The flight duration is 6 hours. Hello again, I am in the Changi Airport, Singapore to take a flight TR508 to Amritsar in India. Amritsar is a city in the Punjab state, which is the northern west of India. The distance from Singapore is 4,550 kilometers, and the flight duration is 6 hours. It is my very first flight experience to take a 6-hour flight with a budget airline, so I just want to say how terrible the flight experience will be. The temperature was 32 degrees Celsius in Singapore. The check-in counter of Scoot are at Terminal 1 of Changi International Airport. The departure hall was crowded with passengers. The terminal had plants, a water structure, and many high-end brand shops. I'm a priority pass member, so I spent time at the lounge in the terminal. The lounge was super crowded, so I ate something quick to prepare for the 6-hour flight to Amritsar. I look so sweaty in this footage. The boarding gate of the Scoot flight is located at the very end of the terminal, so I had to run a long distance to reach the boarding gate. Here is a pro tip. Please bring an empty plastic bottle when entering the waiting area, so you can fill the bottle with water free of charge. Boarding the airplane. Scoot allocates Boeing 787 for this flight. It is a wide-body airplane, so seat configuration is 3, 3 and 3. Review of the economy class seat. You do better to take your own travel pillows because this seat has no neck support. The seat pitch is 31 inches and there is enough space for my legs. However, I had to put my backpack on the floor, so space for my legs became limited. Regarding the table, it is small but big enough for my 13 inches MacBook Air. It became dark inside the cabin, so everyone started sleeping to energize themselves for the adventure waiting in India. Arrival in Amritsar. Passengers quickly got ready for this embarkation. Just like any other airport in India, Amritsar International Airport is very functional. Boarding gates are located just next to the main building of the airport. So we easily found a way out to the arrival hall to undergo the immigration process. To enter India, we need proof of vaccination, a passport and a valid tourist visa. I just arrived at Amritsar International Airport and I finished the immigration process. The local time here is like 8:30 and 9 p.m. and the temperature is very cold. When I left Singapore, the temperature was like 28 and 30. But here, now it's at night time, but the temperature should be like 10 degrees Celsius. So lucky me, I brought winter clothes. So to see temples and others, I need to have winter clothes fully equipped. City transport to hotels in the old town of Amritsar. Unlike other airports in the metropolis in India, there are limited options for chauffeur services to the city. I did not talk with my hotels to arrange a pickup service, so I popped into a taxi booking counter in the arrival hall. The tariff was not so favorable to me, i.e. it's a bit expensive for the distance, but I had no other options. The air was chilly and it was foggy that night. The taxi driver drove the car at a very high speed. There was traffic, but the driving was very smooth. We reached the city center of Amritsar shortly. Yeah, I just took a taxi from the airport, and the taxi driver dropped me off at somewhere in the city. According to him, my hotel is in the older town, so the car cannot go in. So from here I have to walk. But I'm so amazed that I'm standing just in front of a water fountain. The water fountain forms the roundabout. So this is obviously the center of Amritsar. So let me just find a way to go to the hotel. The car stopped in the middle of a roundabout, the roundabout of the statue of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. The old town has been developed and expanded since the 16th century. Many small streets were built to enclose the Golden Temple. I kept walking and proceeded to a dark and small streets. Suddenly, it became so bright. The chic Golden Temple appeared in front of me. It is the symbol of Amritsar. Hello again. I just finished checking the hotel, and it is very cold. Temperature here is 10 degrees Celsius. So when I left Singapore, it was 28, 30 degrees, but here 10 degrees. It is very cold, and now I'm wearing winter clothes. So I am just standing in front of the Golden Temple main gate. So it is 10 p.m. now. Local people still come here for their prayer. So maybe I will go there tomorrow night, and tomorrow night and daytime, see how beautiful the temple is. But now I'm so tired, cold, and sleepy. Mike Kobayashi, Scoot Flight TR508, Singapore to Amritsar.